Hey yogis, welcome back to your mat. Today's practice is perfect if you're on the go or if you're traveling. I specifically designed this practice if you've been traveling in a car or in an airplane, or maybe you're stuck in a small hotel room or small space and you only have time for a quick flow. So today we'll work to open the body, give you a little bit of energy to get through your day and your travels and enjoy whatever you have planned. So we're going to get started right away. You don't need any props, just your mat. And hey, if you forgot your mat, you can also just practice on the floor. So taking a stance, feet wide, hip width distance apart. Go ahead and come near the top of your mat. Roll the shoulders up, down, and back. Take a moment here just to stand tall. Feel the feet ground down into the mat. All four corners of the feet are gently rooted down. You feel the rise and nourishment of energy coming from the ground all the way up into the thighs. Try to stack the bones, shoulders over hips, crown over spine. Lift the chest proud. Take a deep inhale, raise the arms sideways over the head, mindfully open up through the side body. Go ahead and hook your thumbs here at the top, press up. On the exhale, lean to the right hand side. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, lean to the left hand side. Inhale, return to center, reach up. And exhale, first forward fold. Take it really slow, send the hips back. Drop the head down, probably a pretty big bend in the knees, especially if you've been traveling. So go ahead and relax the head, bend the knees, and then just lean from side to side. So a deep bend in the left knee, straighten the right. A deep bend in the right knee, straighten the left. One more round each side, just like that. Make sure the belly is drawing in and up. Good. Now go ahead and bend the left knee. Place the left hand down and raise the right arm up, twist. Draw the belly in. You can either look up or down. And then take your top arm for a wrap behind the back. See if you can find the left inner thigh and pull the left inner thigh flesh back as you continue to turn your chest up. Press down through the entire right foot. Release and switch sides, right hand or fingertips down. Raise the left arm to the sky. The right knee is bent, left leg straight. Draw the left shoulder back, open up, and take it for a wrap. Again, see if you can wrap your right hand to the inside of the left hand to the inside of the right thigh, and then pull some of your thigh flesh back. At the same time, draw in through the belly and exhale to turn your chest up. Release, hands down. Exhale, forward fold. Just go ahead and take ragdoll pose. Sway side to side. Generous bend in the knees. Long spine. Draw the heart forward and down. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms over the head, join the palms. Lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with the heart, fold from the hips down. We'll do that 3 times. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms up, join the palms, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more rounds. Doesn't it feel good just to connect with your breath? Inhale through the nose, half lift. Exhale through the nose, forward fold. Inhale through the nose, rise, join the palms, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, back down, forward fold. Once more on your own. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. Go ahead and step back. Downward dog always feels so good during and after travel. So take a moment here, a few deep breaths just to pedal the heels, sway the hips. Feel into your downward dog. Now do remember, downward dog is always about the spine and the back body. So you want to work to lengthen the spine. So take your feet open, hip width at least. Ground down through the palms. Push through the arms as if you're lifting the tailbone as high as you can to the sky. Now, normally I always keep a bend in the knees, but especially when I'm traveling, everything's a little extra restricted or tight. So you may consider keeping that gentle bend in the knees. Drive the belly in and up. And again, lift your tailbone higher. Take your last breath here. Good. Now let's take the right leg to the sky. Inhale, point the toes. Just go ahead and circle the ankle one direction. Good. And then the next. Now bend the knee and open the hip. Point your knee towards the sky. Look at your hands and step right foot to the top of your mat. Nice big step here. Runner's lunge. Feel the center of the chest move forward. Lower the back knee, straighten your right leg, exhaling to your first half splits. You can crawl the fingertips back. Keep the chest lifted, inhale. And on your exhale, long spine, gently fold over the front leg. Good, now bend into the right knee. We're gonna come up right away to your first high lunge. Take the arms over the head and reach. Soften the shoulders down and back. Energize the side body and tighten up through the core. There could be a gentle bend in the back knee as you settle into your first lunge. Energetically press the left heel away as you draw the right shin bone forward. Take another full breath in. See if you can grow taller through the upper body while simultaneously sitting down through the lower body. Release, hands to the mat. You're going to step up to the top of the mat, bring the feet together. Inhale to a half lift, bring your arms back like wings, palms face down. Massage down the backs of the legs, exhale to bow, forward fold. Good, inhale, rise up to standing, arms overhead, join the palms a little back, bend here at the top. And exhale, back down, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift, long spine. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower the left knee down to the mat. This time a low supported lunge, reach up with the arms high over the head. And when you exhale, cactus the arms, draw the chest forward. Inhale, reach up, hold, ground down through the right foot. And exhale your hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale to your first high plank. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, lift through the heels. Lower the knees, bend the elbows, and come all the way down to your belly. Straighten the legs behind you. Lift the heart a little bit here. Baby cobra, elbows wrap in. Legs are strong and point through the big toes. Exhale, bring the head down. We'll take that one more round. Inhale, rise. Baby cobra. Legs and glutes are strong. Elbows squeeze in and release. Press back to child's pose. Just take one breath. Curl the toes. Hips to heels. From child's pose, downward dog, hips up. Pedal the heels. Feel the breath. Take the left leg high. Inhale, left leg up. Point the toes, reach, and then circle the ankle. Keep the shoulders strong as they are. Bend your left knee in half and let the hip open. Pointing the left knee towards the sky. Once again, I encourage a little bend in your right knee. Look forward at the hands and step left foot all the way up. Deep breath here. Inhale, draw the center of the chest forward. Little pause in runner's lunge. Half splits, drop the back knee. Straighten your front leg and bow, walking the fingertips back lightly. And inhale to draw the chest forward while pulling the left hip back. Exhale, bow over the front left thigh. Relax the head down. Ground into the breath. After a long day of travel, it feels good just to be with the breath, to reconnect once again. Now bend the left knee, rise up into a high lunge. Inhale, the arms reach over the head. Once again, you might keep a little bend in the back knee. That would be okay. Keep the arms lifted, side body long, and take a moment just to feel your base, grounding down into the four corners of your front left foot, while gently pressing the right heel back. Now after travel, the hip flexors get really tight from all the sitting. So see if you can squeeze the right glute. And as you do that, you notice the front of the right hip also begin to open. And that's where we need to breathe into that space. Good, releasing tension. Hands on the mat. Go ahead and step up, top of the mat, feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Sit back to chair pose. Arms reach up and over the head. Good, sit down a little bit lower. Hands to prayer, heart center. Inhale. Twist to the right on your exhale. Try to create a long side body. Join the palms together. Good, weight down in the heels. Inner thighs hug. Crown and tail in one line. Inhale as you return to center, very slow. Lift the chest. Legs are strong, and exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow connects outside of the left knee. Join the palms, draw the belly in, crown of the head forwards. Take one more breath. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back this time. Nice big step. Lower the right knee, low supported lunge. Inhale, arms up. Reach up, long side body. Right glute is strong, open across the chest, and cactus the arms. As you cactus, shoulder blades draw in and down, heart will open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. This time, toes or knees. Lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, high cobra. Stay on the knees, roll the shoulders down and back. Arms are almost straight. Exhale, back down. Child's pose, press back. Toes are tucked, hands are planted. Hips high, downward facing dog. Nice work. Feet together, back of the mat. Inhale, heels lift, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale to step, walk or float, top of the mat. Feet land together, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. Hands to heart, exhale, twist to the right. Join the palms, lift the heart. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Join the palms, lift. Inhale, return to center, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. Toes or knees, lower halfway. Chaturanga, little pause. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here, 3 deep breaths. Ground and stabilize. Soften your gaze. Prepare the body or create an intention. Set an intention for today's practice. Whether that be maintaining concentration on the breath. Sometimes a beautiful intention is just to be with the moment as it is. How can I become completely aware of what my body is doing? One step at a time, one breath at a time. So you can truly take it all in. Right leg up. Inhale, point the toes. Bend your knee, open the hip. Come to the ball of the left foot, knee to chest, round the spine, shift forward, shoulders over the wrists, and step it through. Right foot, right hand. Inhale, rise, high lunge, arms up and over the head. Deep breath in, expand through the side body, grow tall. Now on your exhale breath, sweep the arms back, lean forward. You want to keep a bend in the right knee as you shift into your first warrior 3 pose. Bring your right hand to your low belly and your left hand to the sacrum. Try to pull the sacrum and the lower belly closer together so you feel the core is very active. Now actively kick out through the back left leg, trying to straighten the left leg as much as possible. Maintain that space. Pull the lower belly up and in. Draw the sacrum back towards your left heel. A little deeper bend in the standing leg. Take your last breath here. Bring your hands to your heart center. Good, step back, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Arms over the head. Prayer twist, hands to heart. Twist to the right, exhale. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Shift forward just a touch. If you feel ready, you can also open the arms. Good, hands to the mat. You're going to turn everything to the long edge of your mat on the left side. Shorten up the stance, take an inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold down the middle. Inhale, half lift. Bend the right knee. Reach towards the back left corner of your mat and bow through. Exhale. This is a variation of Skandasana. Walk it back up to the front of the mat. Let's find a warrior one. Ground the back heel, reach up tall, inhale. Arms up and over the head as you sit firmly into the right thigh. Reach up, belly is strong. Back left heel grounds into the earth. The toes are soft. Interlace the hands behind your back. Tight grip here. Micro bend in the elbows. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bow into the inside of the right thigh. Once you're there, shift your right shin forward and pull your right outer hip back and in. Stay connected to the breath. Lower the hands to the mat, frame your foot, pop up onto the ball of the back foot, extended pyramid. Bow over the right leg. Inhale to a half lift. You want to keep the left hand down and raise the right arm up to the sky. Open up. Draw the right shoulder back. Good, now this one's a little funky. The inner thighs are going to cross. As you draw the right foot back, I want you to walk your hands to the long edge of the mat and let the inner thighs cross like scissors. Keep crawling, keep crawling, keep crawling, but keep your side body nice and long. Good, now you might keep the left hand down, open the right arm either to the side or possibly up. Release, hands on the mat, walk it up front of the mat, step back, high plank. Inhale, pause, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Right away, left leg lifts, inhale. Bend the knee, open through the hip. Come to the ball of the right foot. Knee to chest round, shift, and step it through. Let's rise, high lunge. Inhale, arms up and over the head. Ground through the left foot. Grow tall through the side body. And bring awareness back to the breath. On your next exhale, sweep the arms back, chest forward. Roll the shoulder blades onto your back. You begin to lean into the left foot. It's a slow transition to a bent knee, warrior three. Bent knee, warrior three. Good. Let's go left hand to belly, right hand to sacrum. Draw the low belly in and up. Lengthen the sacrum back and down. Press and expand out through your right big toe so the back foot is active. Now just pause and breathe. Let the eyes focus on one steady point in front of you. Feel connected to the moment as it is without trying to change anything about it. If you're shaking, shake. If you're unsure, be unsure. Sit with whatever is. Inhale, lift, hands to heart, hands to heart. Join the palms and step back. Inhale, high lunge. Arms up and over the head, reach up. Hands to prayer and twist, long side body. Crown forward, shift forward. Joining the palms or open the arms. Release the hands to the mat. Turn to the long edge of your mat on the right side now. Shorten up the stance just a touch. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale and fold. Good. Bend the left knee. Reach towards the back left corner of the mat. Maybe that's the back right corner. I'm not quite sure. Drop the hips back and down. Right leg is straight. Arms reach long as if you're kind of crawling or curling the hands into the mat. Send the left hip back. Make sure your left knee is not falling in at this time. You're resisting. Pull the left knee out. Front of the mat. Walk it up. Let's go into a warrior one. Back heel down. Inhale, reach up. Warrior one. Arms up and over the head. Take a moment to settle in. Begin to turn your rib cage forward over the front left thigh. Reach up. Bind your hands. So we have a funky way to bind the hands that you don't normally. We always have one way that we like to hold hands. Take the opposite pinky outside and the opposite thumb inside. So it's that funky grip. Shoulders roll down and back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, bow. Humble warrior, crown down. Pull the left hip in and back. Release tension across the jawline. Stay present with the breath. Hands on the mat, pop up onto the ball of your back foot and straighten the front left leg. Draw the left hip crease back. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Right hand stays down. Raise the left arm to the sky. Open up. Do your best to stack the shoulders. Fan the left toes. Release the left hand to the mat. And now you shorten up your stance just a tiny bit and begin to crawl your hands over to the long left edge of your mat. You're on the knife edge of each foot. The inner thighs connect. Pull the inner thighs together. Option is to stay or take the right hand down, the left arm out to the side. You might even reach the left arm high. Walk it back through center. Let's go ahead and step back, high plank, inhale. This time an option for 1 to 3 chaturangas from toes or knees. Lower half, press back up. Lower half, press back up. Lower half, hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your feet a little bit wider, toes out, heels in, and then walk your hands back. Take a seat, or take a hover, I should say, in Malasana. Joining the palms together, lift the chest up. Now, depending on how much travel you've been doing, this could be really intense. You might need to stay a little bit higher here with the hands on the thighs or the hands at the heart, right? So find a space that works for you depending on where you're at and how you are feeling. Take the right hand down, raise the left arm up. Option would be here to wrap, top arm behind your back. Hold or take the bind. Right hand comes in front of the right shin as you open through the chest. Switch it back to center. Hands to prayer, inhale. Left hand down, right arm up. Open up across the chest. Gaze up. Wrap or bind. Exhaling as you open through the shoulders without force. I like to take my gaze down here rather than up. Especially after a lot of travel, sometimes the neck is sore, so no need to force it. Go ahead and relax. Exhale, forward fold. Taking Padahastasana, toes forward. Slide your hands backwards underneath your feet. Bend the elbows, drop the head. Rise up to standing. You're going to take your hands to your lower back. As the hands come to the lower back, fingertips face up. Roll the shoulders down and back. I'll give you the back view here. You press the hips back and down. Send the front of the hips forward, lift your belly, retract the chin, and if it feels good, then you slowly open up. Rise, inhale. Exhale, massage down the backs of the legs, forward fold. Walk it out, high plank, inhale. Lower all the way down to your belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie on the belly. Bend your knees. Reach back, catching outer or inner ankles for floor bow, Dhanurasana. Take a roll of the shoulders. Shoulders come down and back. Now I like to flex my feet here because it kind of gives you a little handle to hang on to. You decide what's best. On your next inhale, kick and lift everything up. Thighs, chest, shoulders come down and back. Good. Now again, instead of looking up, just let the head kind of relax. Squeeze everything in towards midline. Press down through the center of your belly. This one feels amazing after travel. Sometimes the belly feels a little bloated, right? You get a little backed up. This is the reality of travel. Glorious in many ways, and in other ways, you don't always feel 100% yourself. So this can help tremendously as we activate the digestive system. Open up any stuck spaces in the belly. Take one more breath. Release. Belly Shavasana, left ear to the mat, arms back. Turn the palms face up. Full breath. Come on back to center. Take the forearms down, Sphinx Asana, Sphinx pose. Forearms press, toes point, lift the chest, inhale. Option is to stay here or straighten the arms. Stretch across the belly. Roll the shoulders back and down. Slowly release, right ear to the mat, belly Shavasana, here for just a breath. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Slide it back to a tabletop position. We'll take 2 rounds of cat and cow. On your exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lower the belly. Lift the heart. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, round. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round the spine. Take an extra breath here, hold. Cross at the ankles, sit back, hips to heels. Take the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Grab the soles of the feet, sit up nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale to rise. Slide the left shin underneath the right. Step your right foot out and over the left knee for a spinal twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale the left arm high. The right foot is planted on the mat. Exhale to twist. Left elbow hooking to the outer knee. Take your gaze back. Again, another one of these postures that'll really help to fire up the digestive system. Should help to get things moving, help the belly to feel really good during your travel. Come back to center, switch it out. Right shin on bottom, left foot on top, plant down through the left foot, left hand back. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale and twist. Come on back to center. Kick the legs out in front of you. Move the flesh back from the sits bones. Arms up, inhale, and exhale to your final forward fold. Staying here for 2 full cycles of breath. Maybe a gentle bend in the knees, grabbing the ankles, the feet, or the toes. Every inhale, elongate through the crown of the head. And every exhale, surrender down. Close the eyes, turn in. Slowly rise. That is the end of our practice. If you have time, you're welcome to take a final Shavasana. I hope you have an amazing day, and whatever you are doing, a wonderful trip. Namaste.